This is Drew. Today, we're going to talk about a more expensive fragrance that we're bringing to the channel, and it's called Bvlgari Tygar. We're going to break it down, see what it's talking about when we come back. Welcome to Fragrantomics, the destination where confidence starts with a spray. Here we want you to smell unforgettable and stand out everywhere that you go. Here, smelling good is not just your fragrance, it's your signature. Let's talk. All right, here we have Bvlgari Tygar for men. This particular one, it says the main accords are citrus, amber, musky, fresh, spicy, and aromatic. Let me see if I see the price. I don't see it here, but I know what it costs. This particular one is about $425 fragrance. Eye-watering. So this particular fragrance is an citrus aromatic fragrance for men. It was launched in 2016. And then it gets into the notes of it, which are pretty simple. Grapefruit up top, ginger and ambergris in the middle. And then you got ambroxan, musk, vetiver, and patchouli. Let's go ahead and see what people got to say about it. It said the pros is that it's a luxurious summer scent. It says citrusy and woody notes blend beautifully. It says a dominant and realistic grapefruit note, ambroxan heavy. Of course, if you just got a couple of notes, it's gonna have to add some ambroxan and push it out. Then it's beautifully blended and a moderate to strong sillage and excellent longevity. That's some of the pros. But the cons say, let's see. It says not similar to Bleu de Chanel, I wouldn't think so. And it says simplistic notes are for some individuals. Then some says overhyped, not worth that $440 plus tax. That's what some of them are saying. It said if you're blind by it, you may be disappointed. I would not recommend nobody buy a fragrance for $400 and you don't even know what it smells like. That's crazy. But let's see if there's anything else they got to say about it. Doesn't seem to be. Let me see what are they saying. The scent profile is rated 4.46 out of 5 with 2,519 votes. Let's go ahead and get him on his test strip and see what's happening. Now, as you can see, this particular one, I didn't buy the big bottle either. When I saw the notes, I was like, that's kind of simple. That's pretty simplistic for almost $500. So I said, let me go ahead on and get a sample. So that's what I did, because I've been preaching y'all, get samples. Don't look right for me to keep telling y'all get samples. And then every time you turn around, I done went out and spent $400 or $500 on a bottle of cologne, so to speak. So this is what we got. Tygar by Bvlgari. Let's go ahead and get him on a test strip. And this particular one was kind of expensive. As far as even the sample was expensive, which I understand the bottle costs that much. I don't know about the hype or whatnot, but we're gonna find out for ourselves. How about that? Okay, let's get him on a test strip. See what we're working with here. A little teeny little spray bottle. Let's get him up here, see what we got going on. Got a little bit coming out. I don't want to waste it because I don't got, this is all I got. This is all that came in it. I think this was like, might be $30 or $40. Now again, I'm gonna tell you right now, I smell it kicking up. That ambroxan is pushing it right on out. To me, this is straight grapefruit and ginger. That's what I'm getting. Kind of crisp though. That's a pretty darn good fragrance. This particular one, you know, I didn't smell it out because, you know, I've been to like Neiman Marcus, a few of them. They don't particularly, you know, a lot of them, they don't even have this particular one stocked in the store. They have a box with nothing in it. You got to order it and wait for it, you know. So they, you know, they kind of coveted in this fragrance, you know, like, you know, it's like the Holy Grail. But to my nose, I'm getting a lot of ginger grapefruit, and definitely ambroxan because it's pushing. I mean, it's like out. It's pushing out. It has some depth to it. Then the ambergris, I think, is kind of thickening up the grapefruit end of it. There's a good bit of patchouli in it also. It's like patchouli is supposed to be the base note, but for my nostrils, it seems like patchouli right up there with that grapefruit ginger. It's like all kind of just out. And like I said, the ambroxan is what push it. Now it does have a musk. There's no doubt about that. It has, because you know, grapefruit is already got a sourness to it. And then this has a thick sourness in the back. And I'm thinking that's that musk. And it definitely has a little bit of a greenish, not green, but a greenish type of tint to it, which would be some of that vetiver. But this particular one, to me, like I said, all I'm really getting off top is grapefruit, ginger, and ambroxan. That's the main note you're gonna get up top, with the patchouli, vetiver, and musk kind of giving it the back. Now, I think it's a pretty good scent. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, you know, I always like to talk price, you know, for $400 plus. I don't know. Like I said, this was pretty simple. I don't know if I want to put that kind of money on this, but I'm not for sure, because the way it comes off to my nose, it's just initially, and like I said, maybe different on your nose, but it kind of smells like citrus with, I don't want to say a clean armpit, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Kind of like if you spray it right, you're getting like grapefruit with, you know, some fresh deodorant that smells like grapefruit and ginger. That's kind of what I'm getting. And it's giving me that because of the heaviness in the background, so to speak. That's the note I get. It's more like a perspiration, not a stink, not a bad one, but it's more like a perspiration type grapefruit ginger smell.
Whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
That's what I'm getting from it. Now for me, it does smell pretty good. I don't know about $400 some. Is it worth that? I can't make that choice for you. That's something that you all gonna have to kind of figure out for yourself. This one is not blind buy. To me, it does smell good. Don't get me wrong, the dry down is actually even getting a little bit better. But this one, for a grapefruit, sweaty, ginger type deal, I don't know about that kind of price tag. Like I said, now, this is my taste. So I'm not saying it's not worth the money. You know, it's almost like the Mona Lisa. Is it worth hundreds of $1 millions to me? Absolutely not. I'd rather have that money in the bank.
It's over there.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
But for somebody that's got billions and them bought everything, you know, they may say it's worth every penny. So I'm not gonna sit and say, you know, it's not worth it as far as if you like this kind of note. But for my nose, it's too simple. It's not unique. I could be wrong. I don't see you getting a lot of compliments because it's a little bit on the heavier side, even though it's definitely a fresh, it's a summer scent. It's gonna need sweat to kind of get it going. But I don't know about that. But what I will say is, on another video, we're gonna see about some clones and see if they got this particular scent profile close enough. Because this is super simple. Like I said, if you just think about it, if you had just showered up, you know, you got your antiperspirant on, something neutral, you know, not with a lot of smell on it, and you kind of put some lotion on with a little soap, and it's a little grapefruit ginger mixed in it. That's kind of what I'm getting. Nothing special, nothing that would make me say, hey, I gotta go out and get it, but that's me. Like I said, it's too, and like I said, my scents don't have to be complex. I've had videos, you know, talking about Molecule 01 and whatnot, and those are like really one scent, you know, talking, you know, ISO E Super, things like that just have those woody notes and whatnot. And just them notes by itself, to me, my nose smell wonderful. They work well on my skin. This particular one, you know, for $400, $450 plus, we're gonna check out some alternatives. But like I said, I'm gonna rate this one for my nose, and this is just my opinion. I'm gonna say I would give it an 8, because it's a good scent. But it's not, to me, it's not thought-provoking, it's not unique, it's not something that's gonna make somebody turn around and say, oh man, what you wearing? You know, that smells wonderful. If you wear this and you're around other people that have, you know, freshly made, put on something a lot less expensive or whatnot, you're not gonna stand out. This is gonna get drowned out by just about any other fragrance, even a citrus one. This is gonna get drowned out. It's kind of nice, but this one to me is more specialized. This is more for the nose that is looking to pick this up. Because even though it smells pretty good, to me, for that price tag, for my money, it's just not special enough. What we're gonna do in a later video down the road, we're gonna bring it back to the channel and we're gonna compare it to one, maybe two of the clones that are out there that, I don't know, they've gotten a little bit closer. We're gonna see. But with that, let's wrap it up. See you at the next one.